So just did a sale. So someone was on Pump 19. A couple pretty good things. This Super Mario Brothers DS set. Oh geez, I just realized I didn't change my aspect ratio to 16:9, so it's gonna look a little weird. And then the best thing, the reason why I picked up, it was for $30. This Amiibo reader for the 3DS. This was a this is about a $50 thing right now, and for 30 plus this, I could probably make a couple of bucks on this. I don't know how much this one is worth, but I sold a couple of these Mario Kart versions from Europe that my mom got for me. So yeah, not too bad for $30 in total. Hey guys, what's up? It's the beginning of the week. I think it's Tuesday. I don't know, days are confusing now. I'm waiting for a pretty decent DS lot that's come up on OfferUp. They're really close, so I'm meeting them at a local Bolero. So, and they said they had some Wii stuff and some Wii games, so I'm hoping to cash in on that. They don't know if they work, so my advantage. So let's see what we get. How much do you want for this stuff that's not, if you don't know anything, if it works or not, anything like that?
I know one does.
Okay.
I'm not sure about the other, and I'm not sure which one's which.
Okay.
100 for all?
100? I couldn't do that for 100. It's just that I don't know. I know you said that one works. It's just that they're,
Right.
for me, cosmetically, they're not in the best shape for me. I was gonna offer 50. So.
50 for all?
Yeah.
Even this?
So this was 30, right?
Yeah.
I could. It's just the main games I was looking at was just maybe these two, and that was it. But the Wii Sports, I don't know if it's in the Wii systems or not. That's the only thing.
So 80 for all? If you were going to go 50 on that.
I think I'll pass on the Wii stuff, and I'll just take the
Okay.
DS stuff. Yeah.
Well, what'd you get for it? 'Cause I'm not using it.
You know, I usually, if I pay for these, I most pay like $20 each for Wii's. That's usually, and it's if it has a bunch of games and it's in really good condition.
Okay.
So, what about 65? Would you do that for all of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Give me 1 second. I think. Hold on a second. I'm not sure if I have 65 on me.
Okay.
40.
And I have no change.
Hi. So I got the interaction on camera. So you heard 65 for everything. But you didn't see what everything was. I really didn't want to record this lady. She really didn't want to meet in public. Or meet in, I wanted her to meet close to my house, but this is a good place to meet. It's only like 2 miles away from my house. So yeah, everything I picked up, I'm gonna show you everything right now, and we're gonna go through a huge recap because it's actually better than I thought it was. All right, we're outside right now. I decided to take this stuff out because there was a big caveat to this stuff. I'm very thankful I didn't. I haggled so much because this stuff does smell like smoke. Unfortunately, this did come from a smoke home. So I'm going to have to air this thing out. Unfortunately, I don't know how much cardboard gets out that smoke smell, but I'll air it out as much as I can. I'm going to leave it out here for a few days. Our very nice porch. My dad was working on this all for the past 2 months. He feels really good about it. Got to showcase it off, you know? So we're going to showcase what exactly we picked up. It's going to be loud because of the birds, but I feel like it's going to be a little bit more enjoyable being out here, and it's not going to get annoying at all. All right, let's showcase everything off. I'm going to cut to when I have some stuff laid out. All right, I thought it'd be fun to be out here for a little bit, but I forgot. Mosquitoes love me, so they're going to keep biting my legs. So that's going to be fun. I'm going to have a great time out here. So we're going to go through this pretty quickly. I wanted to take a picture of all this before I take it apart, but holy cow, I didn't expect this, honestly. It looked like the box was in there, but I wasn't sure exactly. I didn't know what a boxed version of this Nintendo DS Lite is. So it's super debatable right now whether or not I'm going to actually be selling this or putting it in my collection. I think this will be the first time in a while I put a console into the collection, but I think I'm going to do it. But for all I paid, I'm going to definitely make back my money. Namely, this, which wasn't in the initial dealing at all. You'll see a picture of it. So everything, for the exception of these two right here, were 65. This is another deal that was 30, and I'll talk about that one a little bit. Nothing too special out of the ordinary. I always ask if they have any other games, and they say, "Oh yeah, we do have we do have some games to show you." And so she brought the Game Boy games, and then this wasn't even shown in the picture. Yeah, like these 5 games were in it. I was just looking at this DS Lite. I was like, you know what? That DS Lite looks really nice, and I've wanted that DS Lite for a long time, so I'm gonna pick it up. So I finally got it. Finally got a hold of it because I like collecting the DS Lite variants, the different colors. I'm looking for a Diamond and Pearl one at this point, the one with Palkia and Dialga on it, but we'll see. Nothing too special in terms of DS games other than the Pokemon Fire Red and Super Mario Brothers games. 2 controllers. I didn't know what this was. Unfortunately, it's a little bit damaged. I'm not a big fan of that, but you know, it is what it is when you get a used DS Lite, especially for the price I got it for, so I'm not really complaining. I don't know if this is actually here. We're going to play the favorite game of most game collectors when they buy a system called What Game is in the Console? So that's going to be fun. I think the best console game I ever got was Super Mario Sunshine in the GameCube. I picked up for $2. So can't go wrong with that. Best game in here, if Wii Sports isn't here, is Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, and then maybe Wii Play. None of the other games are really all that good. Biggest caveat of everything, it does smell like smoke. So it did come from a smoker's home. I don't know if you can tell, the Biggs game looks like it's caked with it. So I am going to have to wipe down all of this. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to do it out here. I would love to sit out here and do that, but my feet have probably been bit like 4 times just being out here. But I want to air this stuff all out. It's because I need this to be free and clear of any smoke smell when I can sell it, because that Pokemon Fire Red is going to make back over half of what I paid for this already. So that's the dream right there. Already getting back my money on one game. That's perfect. And then hopefully one of these Wii's works. If they do, I'll put it up for like $45, and then I'll make back the money. And I think I might just keep the Nintendo DS Lite. This has a little bit of wear in it. This has a little bit of wear to it. You can see they were not subtle about ripping this box open. But the fact that everything else looks really good on this box, like I'll show you the condition of it. There's some instruction manuals in here. Yeah, everything except the bottom is in great condition. So that's incredible. I didn't know how much this thing was worth. I looked up comps on it. $250 for, I think, brand new ones. I think $400 for brand new ones. In this condition, I might be able to get $220 for it, which is insane for a DS Lite. But I don't know if I'm going to sell it or not, just because I kind of want to keep it. Now, it's kind of crazy that I want to keep this so badly, because I've been under the mindset of sell, because of everything that's been happening. Video games have been spiked up to high heaven. But yeah, I'm rambling on for a little bit. The last thing I picked up was this Amiibo NFC reader. This thing goes for $60 easy online. And then this is just like a $10 thing. And it came with this 3DS instruction manual. That's all it came with. $30. I'm going to double my money on it. Pretty easy. Pretty no-brainer sale. Especially most sales that I go to get, I usually only drive about 15 minutes. I think the other one, I think I did one yesterday with my mom to pick up Pokemon Black, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and Blitz the League 2 for the Xbox for $50, and that was pretty good. Overall, I was pretty happy with that. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I might cut this part out. Hopefully this week we'll get another big purchase, or we get another garage sale, because I think I'm going to start doing these weekly and encompass everything into 1 week. All right, to the next one.
What kind of systems do you have right now?
I have everything from Atari to Switch right now. I'm big into old games, so
or just subscribe?
Oh.
This one goes there. That one.
Yeah, that one. Ah, shoot. I was actually only looking for first party ones. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, no, that's cool.
Yeah. Well, I'll take everything else though. $30?
30 bucks.
All right, awesome.
All right.
Here, let me get. All right. Well, $30 for you.
All right, thank you, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Me too. All right. Here's your GameCube controller.
Appreciate it. Hello?
I don't know if you saw this, but Silent Hill 3, it doesn't have a manual with it, unfortunately. Need for Speed, Mortal Kombat, Tony Hawk, and Bulletproof. Actually, Mortal Kombat has Armageddon in it, so I'll have to work on that. But Silent Hill 3 for under $50, pretty great deals. Cool.
So here's the DS.
How much would you want for the DSi, the Wii, and the...
For the DS and the Wii?
Yeah, and then the game, these 3 games. Picked up the DSi with the box and everything. A little bit of a rip right there. 3 games, and then the Wii for $50 total. Not too bad right now, considering how much Wii's are going for. The Wii will pay back everything in general, and then Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort's another $50. Hello. It's been a couple days since I went out, and I've actually gotten this score right here. This Switch score is something really nice that I got. But I'm probably going to do this. This is probably the end of the week, so this is the last bit of stuff. We moved a lot of the stuff from the garage to my room, so right now I am moving all this stuff. I just cleaned up my room to get all of this stuff up and running, and now I have to put like more stuff on this wall. So first actual community garage sale, which is amazing that they're back up again. Unfortunately, I got there way too late, and saying 7:30 is way too late to go into garage sales for most people seems kind of crazy, but for someone who goes to them all the time, I should have gotten there at 7. Honestly, the stuff, these 2 things right here, I could have gotten so much more if I got there at 7. But I didn't. So that's my fault. That's on me. I really should get there early. Unfortunately, I feel bad. But if you're courteous and nice to people when you go out to yard sales, they'll be nice to you. The one thing those people left behind, I actually watched the guy leave with a Wii as well, was this Spider-Man Disney Infinity figure. That guy, Ant-Man, Hulkbuster, and a couple others, a couple of the Marvel ones do really well. I think some of the Crystal ones do well. Yeah, but he's like a $20 figure, so that's pretty good. Then this Wipeout game, I only bought it because I have someone who just messaged me like, hey, do you have Wipeout? And I was like, yeah, I do. Because I had that game. They messaged me while I was at yard sales too, so that was pretty great. So I missed all that stuff. The community sale was kind of bad, I'm not going to lie. The only other thing I got there was SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. That game is an easy $20 at least, after fees and everything. But the only other thing I got at the art sales was this Mortal Kombat art book and this Mortal Kombat book. These were $2 for them. And then the best thing was a freestyle sale while I was driving over to a couple more sales around my area before I hung up the day. I kind of went home early. 11 o'clock is typically really early for me. So I picked up this Nintendo DSi box. I've already sold the system from it. I just kept the box because I really wanted a box for it. I think I'm trying to get all the boxes for these. I think I have 4 of them so far. I kind of want more, because that's what collecting's all about. Harvest Moon Magical Melody, pretty good price for this. Wii Sports Resort and Wii Sports, and on top of that there was also a Wii, but I already sold that for $65 locally, so a little less than what's going right now, but honestly, if I can get that much money for a Wii at this point, I'm pretty happy with it, because I was barely able to get $30 for them when I was selling them earlier. But that cost me $50 total, so I already made back the money from that, which is awesome. This was $1 right here for these, so that's a really good price. And this one was expensive at $5. I should have pointed out how it was scratched a bit, but I've tested it out, it's working, and I'm going to list it today. Hopefully it'll sell soon. The most expensive thing I've done this week is buy this Switch lot. I was the first one to jump on it. It was $340, which even back in, before this quarantine, back in February, that would be an amazing deal for this Switch deal. Because it had Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu, $40 right there each. Super Mario Party, which we're keeping, but that one is another $40, $45 maybe. Lego Worlds, I think $20, I'm not exactly sure. And then this one, he said it was not a physical game, but then it turned out to be one, so it made the deal even better. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So already that's 40, 40, 40, 40, 20. That's $180 right there. You subtract that from the 340, you're down to $160 for a Switch. And honestly, the Switch is in great condition. If it wasn't the pandemic, I would probably keep the Switch. When I go back to Austin, I'd really like to have a Switch for myself. I think I might just sell the Switch and save that money for an actual Switch later on in the future. I'm trying to pay no more than $160 for one, which I already did, but right now they're just too good of money to not sell, you know? That's the whole thing. But yeah, not too bad for the first week back. I'm hoping for some older stuff. I always get a lot of good Wii stuff and PlayStation 3 and Xbox. I've learned a lot more by going to more pawn shops and going to more thrift stores and picking up a lot of newer games that are worth money. So this wall right here is all my knowledge that's come through because of me learning how to understand the Xbox 360 and PS3 market, because those are starting to go up again. A lot of people typically avoid that sort of stuff, but I'm now starting to look into those a lot more because there's a lot of games there that do have potential. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this week of yard sale finds and offer up and all this other like stuff I've gotten. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. All right, thank you for watching and take care.